Welcome, my dear students. Today we focus on one of the most fascinating aspects of arthropod biology, their respiratory structures and functions. Arthropods live in almost every environment, from deep oceans to dry deserts, and to survive in such diverse habitats, they have evolved different respiratory organs. In this class, we will explore book gills, book lungs, and the tracheal system, the three remarkable structures that help arthropods obtain oxygen and release carbon dioxide efficiently. By the end of this class, you will clearly understand how aquatic arthropods like Limulus breathe through book gills, how spiders and scorpions respire with book lungs, and how insects directly supply oxygen to cells through an advanced tracheal network. Let us begin our journey into these extraordinary respiratory adaptations. Arthropods basically show great variety in their respiratory systems depending on whether they live, such as water or land. The three major respiratory structures are book gills, book lungs, and trachea. Book lungs. Occurrence of the book lungs, they are found mainly in aquatic chelicerates. This is the image of a chelicerate. Examples Limulus or horseshoe crab. Their structure, book gills are made up of many thin leaf-like plates. These are the thin leaf-like plates or lamellae arranged like the pages of a book. Each lamellae has blood sinuses for gaseous exchange. It is covered by a protective operculum and it is connected to the heart for efficient circulation function. Exchange of gases between blood and water is performed by book-gill. Oxygen enters into blood and carbon dioxide goes out into the water. So large surface area provides efficient respiration of the aquatic chelicerates. Special adaptations, they are excellent for aquatic respiration. They cannot work in air and they are only aquatic. So extra note is the horseshoe crab blood contains hemocyanin, that is a copper based pigment, and it binds oxygen. Book lungs. Book lungs occur, they basically found in terrestrial chelicerates, examples spider or scorpions. Their structures, they stack like a thin lamellae inside a lung chambers. They filled with hemolymph or blood. They opens to outside through spidacles. They usually one pair in spider and two pairs in scorpions. Functions. The oxygen diffuses from air through hemolymph and carbon dioxide diffuses from hemolymph to air. So their lamellae provide large respiratory surface. Special adaptations. They are suitable for terrestrial life. They prevent water loss during breathing. Their internal surface remains moist for the purpose of diffusion. Extra note, many spiders possess both book lungs and simple trachea for extra oxygen supply. Now we'll learn about the tracheal system. It is present in insects and many myriapods, centipede, millipede, etc. Structure. There is a network of tubes or trachea are branching into very fine tracheoles that reach all the body cells. They opens outside through spiracles located on thorax and abdomen. The tubes are supported by cuticle to prevent collapse. Function. They direct supply oxygen to tissues and cells. They direct removal of carbon dioxide from cells to outside, and they reduces dependence on blood circulation for gaseous transport. Special adaptations, very efficient for highly active insects such as bees, grasshoppers and flies. The spiracles either open or close to control water loss. Extra note, they enables insects to survive in dry environment. Large insects show active ventilation through abdominal pumping. This is the table comparing the book gills, book lung and tracheal system. So conclusion, arthropods show remarkable diversity in their respiratory systems shaped by their environment and activity level. Book gills basically allow efficient gaseous exchange in water and support aquatic chelicerates like horseshoe crabs. Book lungs are adapted for breathing air on land and protect terrestrial arachnids from dehydration. Tracheal systems deliver oxygen directly to tissues, allowing insects and myriapods to become highly active and evolve flight. Together, these adaptations illustrate how arthropods successfully colonized both aquatic and terrestrial habitats, becoming the most diverse animal group on Earth. Thank you, my dear students, for joining today's class. We explored how arthropods breathe using three remarkable structures: book gills, book lungs, and trachea, each perfectly adapted to their specific habitat and lifestyle, from aquatic chelicerates using book gills to terrestrial arachnids relying on book lung and highly active insects depending on the tracheal system. These adaptations reveal how arthropods successfully occupy both land and water, and I hope this class helped you clearly understand their respiratory diversity and evolutionary success. Stay curious, keep learning, and see you in the next class.